Are we going? I'm Jay Ingram. I'm a husband, I'm a father, a friend, a brother, a gardener, a biker. To my 12-year-old buddies online, I'm a second Prestige and Call of Duty. Hamburger manager at a restaurant. I've been a restaurant manager. A teacher, a salesman, a musician, fun guy. And right now I'm out of work. My background is in middle management, and then family came along, and I had 3 daughters and went from middle management to taking care of my 3 daughters for 7.5 years. Was at home as a stay-at-home dad, way before it was popular. And then getting back in the workforce, it was a natural progression as a musician to get into the audio industry. When I went into Direct Pro Audio, they were looking to gain a market share with what I had in the previous job, and that was local churches and sound systems in small sound systems for whatever reason.
What people liked about Jay when he worked here at Shenandoah at Newmarket is that what he said he was going to do got done.
They were a heavy online business, and that was their mainstay for 6 years. As soon as the recession hit, then that took a dive also. So their revenue basically was cut. So they basically could not afford to keep me on doing what I was doing.
Jay and I have kept in touch. We play video games online together almost on a daily basis.
I didn't think I'd have a problem getting a job. In food service, I've applied in insurance. I've applied in home decorating, a tool company for an outside rep that would have taken me all over Nebraska, and it would have kept me from, and that was one of those things, it would have kept me from my family 4 weeks out of 10. And at my age, at this stage of our lives, that would have been a large commitment, and I'd have done it. But I didn't get the job. It's not necessarily, hey, I'm going to invest in you as an individual. I'm looking for that guy that is going to turn the job, and they're kind of in the driver's seat right now. I see a lot of insurance jobs. I see a lot of sales positions without base salary. They're commission based. These are all things that I can't go for, because I need a base salary to be a part of what's going on here. Paying off my car in a very timely manner was a big deal. Those monthly bills that I was responsible for paying for have become catastrophic, and especially with the 401k, it's money that is set for our retirement. One being that the 401k was cut in half. The other is we're not contributing to that 401k like we used to do, and so we have to adjust our living to that. We don't have that cash available to put aside for our retirement. What kind of things does that mean? That means we're not saving for our children's education. We're not saving for to leave anything for our children. We're not saving for our our health if it declines later in years. So I mean, there's a lot that goes into it.
He started hatching this plan, which I've got to admit probably more suits Jay than doing anything else, and that is that Jay's independence and his ability to morph and gel into whatever's needed at the moment.
I think that's the most exciting thing is what I'm doing now is looking at starting my own business, and I've heard this over and over that folks are looking to do what they love rather than looking for that job. And my passion has been food for a long time. So I love to cook. I've made a habanero paste that I'd like to see go.
Jay doesn't know no. He doesn't know it can't be done. And if you've got that stuff, you can get up in the morning, you can face stuff that really stinks, take a few upside the head, and then put a smile on your face and go out and grin and grip and sell your product. That's going to be somebody who's going to be successful.
It doesn't scare me that the recession still is going on, at least not with the starting up of a business, because it's still an unknown. I've got worries about starting that business whether or not the recession is going. So the recession is in the back of my mind rather than the forefront. It's not like I've got to get a job. Now it's how do I get my business going? We cut back when I lose my job. We are in serious trouble if my wife loses her job.